free zone. We don't judge people. We understand people. All right?
Exactly.
Hey, Russ, man. I always do this with anybody that beans over me. You got to bump the cam. You got to bump the cam.
There you go.
All right, man.
All right.
I'm going to schedule an interview with you on another ton of time, all right?
All right, peace, man. Thank you so much.
No problem. All right, let's beam up. Katie, you still in here? Yeah, let's beam you up. Let's get my friend Katie up in here.
Hey. Oh, shit.
It's all dark. Can you? I can't see you.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you're just in hiding.
No, my camera is frozen right now.
Oh, your camera's froze. Your camera's froze. How?
I don't know. I just stuck on my upper half. My face was
Hey, Jack, can you guys still hear my friend? Hey, chat. Leave some comments. Can you all still hear my friend Katie?
What if they can?
Because I hope it don't resort to me having to restart this, because that would suck. No, I didn't ask you if you could see anything. I'm asking you, can y'all hear her? Can you guys hear her?
Okay, they can hear.
Okay, we can hear. Her camera's frozen, so it's gonna have to remain like this. But hey, Katie, how you been doing? You been doing okay?
I've been doing great. I've been so bored since this isolation. I've been out of a job since then. My work has been delaying it. First there's going to be May 1st,
they laid you off,
and then now we're delaying it back to May 4th, hoping that this whole thing will blow over. But I know it's not going to blow over by May 4th. It's probably going to go more on after this, and I'm just
I heard they're not gonna. I heard they're trying to stretch it to I know some of the restaurants and bars stretched their shit to May 13th, but it did peak last week, and I still have some hope of the case numbers going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And very
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What were we going to say? Go ahead. Let me ask you this. Was there anything that you found offending to you throughout me and Russ's conversation?
Oh no, I agreed wholeheartedly with everything you guys said. Even about all of the social media, the girls that have social media accounts, since this quarantine pandemic, they've been going to their followers. I saw this one video where it's this one girl was asking every time that her subscriber would enter, she was asking for a $5 fee to pay for her bill. She had a fundraiser that was going straight to pay her bills.
I saw that hoe.
I was
she's if you have time to, watch me, you have time to take off $5 and, pay me.
Yeah, I'm just what the fuck? That's uncalled for.
If you want me to throw me some dollars at you, you better be stripping, hoe.
True. Even one of her followers was I'm unemployed. I don't know it right now. I'm trying to pay for my bills. She's I understand you're trying to pay for my bills, but I need to pay for mine. So it'd be wonderful if you'd give me money so I can pay for them. I'm just
see, here we go.
Excuse me, what the hell just came out of your mouth?
Right, dude, people got their situations that they can't pay their way out of, dog. They need all the greenbacks they can cover, man. So why should you feel like you're tough to them, even though they're watching you for free, quote unquote free?
True.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be subscribed to you to just watch you. Shoot, I could just type in your fucking name and you be fucking live, and boom, I see you and I get my fix. Even though I don't go on Twitch or fucking OnlyFans since I'm on NoFap, but shoot, I'll be on YouTube. The only thing I pay for is Patreon, and that's to view exclusive content from male YouTubers that speak the truth. You know what I'm saying?
True. It's once this goes over, just like not going to ask for money. I'm just like, what has the world come to that everything involving around like the e-girls, Twitch streamers, YouTubers, well, not most YouTubers, but like the girls that don't necessarily you see in YouTube
in the background.
Yes, the girls that you haven't seen like on YouTube like on a daily basis that are like on the gaming platforms. Just
they're on. If they're not on YouTube, they're on Twitch. Hey, Anthony, don't worry about that. Everybody can't see her because her camera is frozen. I'm gonna repeat that again.
Yeah, my phone is shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
So do you believe that women and men are equal?
That is true. Everyone is born equal. There's not like one where like if like men are equal or women equal. They're both like women. Oh, they're more equal. They're more than men. No, it's equal. There's no like disturbance in that force kind of shit that some people describe.
Okay, well let me throw it in perspective real quick, if you don't mind. Do you think that? I think this is what I think. I think in terms of rights, like human rights, in terms of like the Constitution and all that, I believe we're equal in that department. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
But in terms of like the mating process and stuff that has to do with our nature, we're not equal. We complement each other. Complementary does not mean equality. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's things women are better at than men, and there's things men are better at than women. We're complementary.
Very true.
Like, think of it this way. You cannot have a baby without us planting one of our sperm cells in you.
It's true. Also, wholeheartedly backed.
I had to get
It's
it down.
okay.
I hope I didn't make you throw up, but
You didn't. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
And I believe that, like, let me ask you this. Do you believe that, a woman that has, qualities other than just her physical attractiveness, like, for example, she can cook, she can clean, she can help a guy raise the kids, help the man's house seem more like home to him. Do you think high value men really want that as their ideal wife or life partner to settle down with, or do they want the modern day Instagram whore that just has nothing but her looks and body to show off?
Well, from what I've seen, I'm not saying all men, but like what I've been seeing on YouTube and all these like male YouTubers, just like they've been going more for like the modern day woman, like where, some YouTubers that I do watch, the modern day like Instagram hot babe, instead of like the ones like where most men go for, like the ones that like have good qualities that they find, like cooking, cleaning, taking care of a child, and all that stuff. Like that used to be, it's now just like so mixed up.
Hey, let me get a round of applause for breaking that down. Let me get a round of applause. That was a great explanation. That was a wonderful explanation. Because a lot of guys that do that, like, some of them do it for clout, other of them do it because they're so, so much of a sucker for love. You know what I'm saying? That we're not slut shaming. We're just telling you what makes the household work. Because, a man brings, his success, his money, his place to live. He brings all that to the table. A woman has to meet him halfway with some of that shit. We're not slut shaming at all. We're just saying there's two types of women in the world. You know what I mean? You hear me, Katie?
Yeah, I did. I was just reading one of the comment that you pinned down.
Yeah, answer that question real quick.
Do you think men benefit from relationships nowadays? I think yes. Like some. Let me find the wording to put this together.
I mean, I would say it depends, but when you got 80% of women acting like the modern day Instagram whore, not very likely. Like, and there are 4 ways. Well, actually, no. Yeah, 4 ways to keep a man. You know what I mean? Check this out. You know how to cook. Okay, I said that before. You know how to clean. You do not be a nagger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't turn his home into a chaotic environment. You turn his house into a happy home, a place where a man can, lay his head down after a hard day of work and not have to worry about coming home to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming home to them, wanting to fuss and fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And the last part on how to keep a man around you and one-on-one in a marriage/relationship is, let's be honest, sex on demand. Sex on demand. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you because it's in a man's nature to want to have sex almost all the time.
That is true.
Like, Kay, you still together with your man Alex, right?
Yeah, I am.
How often does he want sex on demand from you? How often?
Almost almost all the time.
Oh.
Like, we can see each other. Like,
oh, okay.
I've seen him a couple of times during this pandemic. Like,
yeah, it's hard with the pandemic and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get every chance we get to have sex like bunnies. I'm going to just put it out here.
Okay. Lust, we never say all women are like that. Who the hell is lust? Because I never say facts, bro. Because I said there's 2 types of women in the world. Like we're not generalizing all women like that. We're saying on a majority basis because there's a minority and there's a majority. Hey, Katie, you don't mind me restarting this live and joining you up again because I literally only have like 2 minutes and like 15 seconds left.
Sure.
Because I want to ask you more questions and get some other and make sure to chat. If they have their questions answered from you, because we get everything from a man's perspective all the time. We got to get some things from a woman's perspective so we can understand, the nuances of what's going on in our nature-filled society. You understand?
I understand.
Alrighty. So guys, I'm gonna cut off Katie and I'm gonna end the live. Don't forget to join us back in. Holla at you, bro. Hopefully your camera works. Come to this. Russ, we out here. Alright, we're finna. Oh shoot! I gotta put my baby on the charger. Katie, we waiting for you to beam. I sent you the request. Webb, what's up? Welcome back. Where the squad at? Katie, we waiting. See if she trying to beam. Sean, welcome back. King Anthony, welcome back. Hold on. Before I beam her up again, I'm gonna send some invites. Send some invites. Alrighty. Let's beam her up, people. Drop some questions. Ah, there she is. Okay, there she is. Oh man. Let me just plug my baby in real quick. I call my phone my baby because the sound it makes when it goes off.
And again, my camera's doing it. Oh God.
Chat, I'm gonna remind y'all, her camera is shot. You cannot see her face. Only hear her. That's all that counts.
That is true.
So Kate.
Yes.
Katie, you do plan on you plan on marrying Alex sometime in the future, right?
Yes, I do. Me and Alex are planning on getting married. Not right now, but in the future, we are definitely planning on getting married.
Okay, that's fun. That's fun. You believe you guys are, made for each other?
We both wholeheartedly believe that we are made for each other. We've had similar paths together, and with different relationships we have, that rough bumps and edges and relationships not working out. Sorry for that. That's my guinea pigs in the background.
We don't mind little pets. So shoot.
Yeah.
Did you? Were you done? I'm sorry. For a second, you were going.
Yeah, me and Alex do believe we're for each other, and we want to spend our whole lives together forever with us until death do us apart.
Okay. Hey, before I move on with my questions, Red Pill Web wants to know if Alex gave you a prenup saying that he keeps everything he owns should a divorce occur, would you sign it?
Oh yes, I would definitely sign it.
Guys.
I'm not like.
Guys. What'd you say?
Why, Joey?
Let's say Alex decides to leave you one day. He takes everything. You get nothing.
No. Joey, what I was asking Katie is if he signs a prenup saying that whatever he got under his name, he gets to keep. Not the woman take half of everything like they always do in fucking divorce courts.
No, that's what I'm trying to say, is that he'd take almost everything. Or he could potentially do that. But I don't think Alex is the kind of guy to do that.
Yeah, we're just saying on a hypothetical level. What's up, Atriel?
Yeah, I'm. Stop doing that, Joey.
What is going on over there?
He's riling up the guinea pigs by making them think he has food.
Oh my freaking. See, he knows how to play with nature. But yeah, you would sign a prenup?
Definitely.
So your love that you have for him is stronger than any material thing in this world.
Oh yes. Both of us have said it.
I think we got to keep her here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to keep her. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Both of us have said it, that our love is strong, that we both are willing to keep together. We're willing to do everything that comes with a marriage, help each other in sickness and health, and keep going with our relationship in the future.
Okay, I like it. Sounds like you got the perfect storybook ending to all, you want out of Alex. So he's everything you would ever want in a man?
Yes. Joey, what are you doing? Sorry, my brother came in here crab walking with a guinea pig. on his
Oh
chest.
my god. All right. Let me throw you some loops in there. Okay. Let me throw you some loops. Oh,
I can't
professional. Professional Mike says, "How long will you make the sex satisfied during that marriage?"
Oh God.
My brother heard that. All throughout the marriage.
All throughout the marriage. Okay, so you guys would still do it on a regular basis. You wouldn't let your effort slip off.
Can you do that, Kitty?
What was that you said? Sorry, my brother was asking me something.
Okay, I just pinned another question.
Would he stay with him if he lost his job? Definitely. I would stay with Alex if he lost his job. I've seen some women that were just like, you don't have a job? Sorry, bye. I'm just like, we both love each other that no matter if I lost my job, he'd be there. If he lost his job, I would be there to support him through that rough time.
Would you be there to help him get back on his feet?
Yes, definitely. I'd be there to help Alex on his feet, get back onto his feet, to get the lift he needs up into life.
Sounds like we got a Conor McGregor wife up in here, because what Conor McGregor and his wife did, man, before he even got into boxing and got into the UFC, man. When they was broke and was living in a low income home, man, she would always cook his meals and take care of their kids while he was out achieving his dreams. Would you do that for him?
Definitely, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, let me throw you into a scenario. All right. Say you want to do it and he wants to do it too, but in the heat of the moment, his digging stick can't get up. And say days earlier, you met a guy where, you kind of knew, you kind of felt his attraction. You kind of felt a high attraction level from meeting him. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, you get that feeling down in your stomach that, you might want to see what it was like to, explore around, smash him, Would you still be faithful to Alex if you met a guy who was more physically put together and had a dick imprint?
I would still be faithful to Alex. I've said this to Alex where I don't find any man other attraction than you. I find only you attracted. I don't care about any other man but you. I love you with all my heart and no other guy I don't have interest in.
Oh, we gotta keep her, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Trill said, watch when she gets married, her mindset will change when she will get brainwashed for feminism. I don't think Katie is a feminist, though. Are you? Red Pill West wants to know if you work out.
No, I used to in high school.
I haven't worked out since 2014.
Damn, my brother.
Need I request that you get back to working out? Because if you know what a guy is sexually attracted to, you gotta maintain that body frame. You know what I'm saying? And it's only right that we men do that for our women too. So I'm always up in the gym pumping my guns. You know what I'm saying? But I think you can kind of get away with it because you're not overweight whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
Stop trying to put the camera. The camera doesn't work. My family's trying to put the guinea pig on camera.
Hey, we can't see her, dude, because the camera is freaking shot.
Yeah.
Dumbasses. But anywho.
Ouch, that just hurt. She's gonna get fat and lazy as fuck.
Hey, I will tell you right now, when you get into your 20s and 30s, man, your metabolism will not be as strong. So I suggest dieting. I didn't even know Alex had an Instagram.
He did.
What's up, Alex? We were just talking.
She's emotional.
Hey, Katie says a lot about you, Alex. She tells me how wonderful of a guy you are and that she's gonna marry you someday. Tell me in the chat if you believe her wholeheartedly. We gotta get a confirmation right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I suggest dieting. Like, look what I have in my bowl here.
That's delicious.
Oh, you like berries, carrots, and broccoli and all that?
Yes, I love carrots and broccoli, raspberries.
What about blackberries?
Every fruit I do love. Well, except with I don't like pineapple. I just don't like it for some reason. What?
That's a sin. That's a sin.
I don't like cantaloupe. Pineapple's best.
I mean, sure. Hey, you don't like pineapple, I don't like cantaloupe, so we even.
That is true.
You ever had an avocado, though?
I have had avocado. I have guacamole. That's delicious.
Okay. Only in guacamole, like you never had like a raw avocado?
I have never had a raw avocado.
Damn.
It looks delicious.
So I'm gonna see if I can incorporate that in my diet because I heard avocados and egg yolks raise your testosterone. So I'm gonna incorporate that into my diet so that way I can bulk up. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Trent, can I get down to nitty gritty with it? Go ahead, man. Does that mean you want to go on live next? Let me know. If you got jumped, would you jump in with your anger to find a way to bring them down with what power you had? I think he was talking with you, and I think he meant if Alex ever got jumped, would you jump in and help him fight off the dudes that was jumping him?
Yes. I told a friend that is in Pennsylvania. I will drag him all the way down to Minnesota from Pennsylvania if I have to, and he's scared of me.
Hey, your sound. Katie, your sound. Dang, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Hey, are they coming with an answer?
That's a tough question.
Okay, well, let me throw it into maybe if I offer some perspective, you can generate an answer. Like the way I see it is because third wave feminism is so pushed and propagated on the TV, like it's so poorly propagated that it ruins Star Wars in my opinion. But since third wave feminism has been put out, you know what I'm saying? It's gearing society to always glorify the women, always put her in the right when most times out of 100 she could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they're never wrong for having standards. Like I read an article the other day about a woman who, you know what I'm saying, she is too picky, but she's almost 40 and still single with no kids.
Huh.
That's a bad look, isn't it?
That is a bad look.
And, you know, just the other day, like, I threw this in my debate that I had a few weeks ago, a bit before I turned 21 this month, that I actually put in the stats of OkCupid, which is a dating site. OkCupid had women take a survey, judging on what they find most attractive about a man. And 80% of women want a guy who's 6 feet tall, got a 6-figure income, nice car, nice house. And they did a swipe test to look at some of the men, read profiles, and swipe. And they swiped left on 80% of the guys. You know why? They didn't meet those unrealistic qualities. Because not every man is 6 feet tall. Not every man is pushing in 6 figures. Not every man has a nice house. Not every man has a nice car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's fair for a guy to have high standards if a woman can have it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for men, it's simple. For high quality men, for a low value man, a modern day attention whore is fine because a low value man will act like he's lucky to have her. Whereas a high value man, he understands what he has, that she's only there for the moment and only good for one thing. You use her for that one thing and be done. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call players.
True.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
So a high value man, he has certain standards for his ideal woman that she needs to meet. Like, for example, I'm going to say it in. She's got to bring more than her body to the table. These are facts, cold hard facts. She has to bring more than just her body to the table. You know, me personally, I prefer a woman that has natural beauty over. Oh. So you kind of stood out like a sore thumb.
I did, yes.
See, that's another thing. Like in high school, you know what I'm saying? I was attracted to people who stood out. And, you know, the shorty I had for a little while stood out. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like the rest of the crowd, only just doing it for the attention.
Do you still want to have girls' night out while in a relationship? Yes, I do. But not like that way, not like out clubbing, like more like simpler things like going to my friend's house, watching movies, having popcorn, Netflix, and chill. That kind of girls' night out. I'm not the one type of girl that likes to go clubbing. I've never had it, just never found it interesting to go out into a club.
Wow. That's rare in our generation, Katie, because to tell you the truth, I can name like freaking, let's see, I want to say more than half females in my graduation class.
Okay.
Freaking, as soon as they turned 18, they immediately went to clubs.
Oh, another question. How long have you met each other before thinking of marriage? We met in July 21st. Are you okay, Agent?
Yeah, I'm straight. It's just my finger got caught in between something and, you know, started pulling on my shit. But I'm all right. How come you put yourself in the fuck girl category? She didn't put herself in the fuck girl category.
I didn't. I just meant, like, I felt like it. Even though I was a virgin, like, straight virgin. And I just, like, had lots of boyfriends that I broke hearts. I've cheated on. I have gotten cheated on. I have had my heart broken up so many times that
Wait. Time out. Did you just say you cheated on somebody?
Yes.
Why did you cheat?
Did you
feel like he deserved it? Did you?
No. Well, when I was, like, young, my mindset was totally off. The one relationship that I had just, like, he made my mind so, like, broken that I have had, like, chanted, I'm not good enough. I'll not find someone that will love me. I'm worthless. He deserves more better, that I don't belong. I should never belong in his life. It's not going to work out.
So you felt like you wasn't getting the same kind of love that you were giving him. So in turn, you go off and found somebody else.
Yes, and then that wouldn't work out. And
you sure it wasn't like you sure you didn't cheat on him for like sexual reasons or emotional reasons or anything like that?
No. But I have made up for it with Alex. We both aired it out, like, out that one time we hung up. And
are you distracted by the comments?
yes.
What did she say, Webb? What did she say? Built up there to take any, harsh words, man. You know what I'm saying? You might wanna bounce when he beams up. It's all in her direct messages. How many thirsty guys are in your direct messages? It can't just be from your phone. It could be from Twitter, Facebook, here, freaking whatever you guys use to talk. How many thirsty guys are there? And how do you deal with those thirsty guys?
I have none. None at all.
You're capping. You mean to tell me you had 0 thirsty guys in your DMs? But what about your modeling page? Like, what about your cosplay page, your golf play page? What about that?
None.
There's none over there? Stop it. No way. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
What about Snapchat and TikTok? What about those? If you even do TikTok.
I don't do TikTok. I just don't like it.
I mean, then again, you don't post very much often. Damn, well. Man, hey, not gonna lie to you, man. My man, Rapper Webb, he goes for the juggler. So if you're not built up there to take any, harsh words, man, you know what I'm saying? You might wanna bounce when he beams up. Okay, so you don't have any thirsty guys hitting you up on any social medias. What about those online games that you play sometimes? If you still do. On any social medias. What about those online games that you play sometimes? If you still do.
I do a lot of online games, but no, guys. I've just been playing. I tend to, like...
Hey, I'm gonna pin that. Hold on, I gotta pin this. TikTok, these hoes need Tic Tacs. Cause they shit stink. For me to say you got no thirsty guys in your bed. Kevin! He said, these hoes need Tic Tacs. I'm dead. Hey, Katie, I gotta ask you this before I let my man Webb beam up for a little bit. Are you camera shy at all?